Hello, everyone. We're going to start the presentation. I'm Thomas. I'm working at Ubisoft. I'm an associate producer on the game we'll present to you today. So it's all about champion tactics, as you can see on the screen. For those who don't know what is Champions Tactics, it's a PvP tactical RPG with figurines. Actually, figurines will be the NFTs in the game. So we can see a bit more detail in the collection. Figurines are unique, set by a unique DNA. So composed by faction, job, weapon, element, and also quirk that's not always on the figurines, but can be showed as well. And all of that make each figurine unique and tradable on the marketplace. So you can exchange, craft new figurines as well through a marketplace. So we partnership with Oasis, the blockchain Oasis, for this game. And the game is much more like a card game. Imagine it with more a card game with a strategic component, but more with figurines. So what we're gonna do here is to present the game, do some round with two members of the team, of the development team here with me. So we have Philippe here, game director on the game, and Jonathan, who is a rendering programmer of the game. So to explain a bit more how strategic and how the game looks like, I think we can start a game between the two players. So yeah, we can you can start the game. So it's basically a competitive game where the two players can compete with each other, and mainly they will have to select figurines from their collection, so the NFT from their collection, to play against each other. So here you have the matchmaking, so they will be there in a few seconds, and while they find a match, they will be put themselves together and fight against each other. So yeah, it's coming here. Well, so here, oh, it's complicated. Here you have also, for the competitive side, you have a leaderboard. So different rank, actually from bronze to divine, and you can grind the ladder to be on a higher rank, and the higher you go in the rank, the higher rewards you will get in the game. So we will start a bit the game. In a few moments, we'll start a game. So it will be available directly on Ubisoft Connect. You will have to link your wallet to your Ubisoft Connect account to have like all your collection and figurines directly in the game. So yeah, just some internet issues there. So yeah, the marketplace will be outside of the game. It will be not integrated directly in the game, but you will be able to trade and sell figurines directly from the marketplace. At the end of each game, you will earn some currencies to craft actually new figurines. So by taking two of your figurines from your collection, you will be able to craft and mint new figurines and then new NFTs. Ouais, ou en fait, non. Je pense que c'est le réseau. Sorry for the delay. We have some some network issues right now. So you have actually different game mode where you can play on non-ranked game, in ranked game that will make you grind a bit the leaderboards. And you have also friendly matches, so you can actually challenge your friends directly from the Ubisoft Connect friend list. Sorry, as you can see, the march should be joining. So yeah, some technical issues. Sorry for that. We'll try one last time to make it work, but you can actually test the game on our booth. That's Champion Tactics over there with Ubisoft. We're gonna have a last try. Okay, so the game should start now. So the game is divided in 3 different phases. Okay, no. Nope. Yeah, okay. So, okay, that's fine. So you have like 3 different phases during the game. The first one is the draft phase. That's where the strategy actually begins. So each player gonna choose one figurines from their collection to be set on a specific position, the front line, the mid line, or the back line. Usually, the front line will be more a position for tanks, for the figurine that's gonna take all the damages and most damages. The back line will be your position for a DPS, someone that's gonna have to attack the front line, and the mid laner is a bit more protected in this case. Then it will be safe to attack with this figurine without taking damage. Select. Then once the round is actually the timer is set, all the figurines are on the board. So now they will select a new figurine. So for the strategy, we usually goes by elemental weaknesses and strengths. For example, we have like 9 elements in total. where figurines can actually be strong against some elements. For example, darkness should be strong against wind, but weak against light. And there is like this kind of elements here you can see on the screen for each kind of element. So we have 3 types of elements, and each of them has elemental weaknesses and strength. So here you can establish a strategy in order to counter the pink of your opponent. So here is gonna select the last figurine. So in the collection, you see you have like 48 pages of figurines available. So it's more like a preview of almost a most advanced player should have in his collection and will have. So actually you can have like a very large number of figurines, and the more figurine you have, the more bonuses you will have during the game as a rewards. So now that the draft phase is completed, you will have the skill selection phase where each player gonna choose every skills for all their figurines at the same time, but without knowing what your opponent's gonna choose. So basically here, he's gonna try to select and do some strategy in the game by selecting the skills, and then all the skills will be revealed at the same time after the timer. So good. So now you can see that the red dots means Jonathan over here already has selected his skills and is waiting for Philippe to do the same. So once everything is been chosen, depending on the initiative, the figurines will do the action on a set time. Here is a reactive skill. So it's a passive effect for each job. You have a passive effect that will be triggered under certain condition. Here, for the first round, when a figurine got hit, it will be triggered this ability to heal all the team. So there is different type of skills you will encounter in the game. So you have like damage spell, direct damage, damage over time, also heal and heal over time for the figurines, and some buff and debuff. So for the debuff, you have like a decrease in armor, a decrease in stats, or everything, or an increase at the opposite, and also you will have a poison, the damage over time. So here you can see the figurines hit with an elemental resistance, meaning that it will deal less damage to the opposite elements. At the contrary, here it deal more damage to the figurine that has like elemental weakness to that figurine, and another actually passive effect triggered for that figurine that allowed him to do another strike to the figurine and killing it. Here are some emotes to interact with your player, with the other player. So you have other effects that will be impacting also the game and the gameplay. Here you can also use taunting abilities to actually take the damage on one figurine. And so all the enemy figurines will actually target the figurine with the taunts instead of the selected figurine who was due to take damage. So for example, this figurine, the skills that were just used, use the taunting technique. So the figurine at the back will take all the damage instead of the front figurine, for example. All skills targets one figurine, it's one specific figurine depending on their position. So yeah, here the strategy is to really be aggressive with the enemy by triggering 2 attacks at one time, so it can actually deals a great damage to the opponent. Also. Ça marche. So yeah, so now Jonathan is a really bad position right now because he only has 1 figurine left on the board with just 10 HP. So once I have no more figurines on the board, he will actually lose the game. So that might be the final blow. And he just lost his last figurine and the game is over. So here, once you actually finished a game, so you have like you have like the results screen with your new league, with all the experience you can win for the figurines. The experience won't give stats or anything to the figurines for the moment, and also you will earn some crafting currency. Here you can see we have like PFPs, the warlords. That's PFP we minted actually a few months ago. So they were available for the mint a few time back as NFTs, and they are like still available on the marketplace on OpenSea actually. So for the next now, I invite someone in the stage to challenge Philippe, our game director. And if you actually defeat Philippe, you can earn one of the warlords. Directly, we offer you one of the warlords. So does anyone want to go to stage and challenge Philippe in the game? Ouais. Tu viens? Allez, vas-y. So yeah, so we have one contestant. So now the party is started.
Là, ça marche direct.
Okay, so the party is as the reward is a warlord. So let's see what strategy they will use for this game. So here the choice is tough. The selection is tough. Ouais. Ouais. C'est ça. Enfin, et après, ouais. So Philippe went for a mid liner figurines. So both choose to first pick a mid liner position. So to not giving too much information. So now they will try to counter one another with their second pick, as the first pick is more random right now. So different strategy here. Philippe just picked his backliner as his opponent just choose the frontliner. So during the draft, you can also check all the figurines and all their stats and skills during this phase. You have all the information that is displayed for a tooltip or a pop-up screen. So now it's the last pick. Let's see what's going to be the strategy for the both of them. So now they will be able to choose their skills. As you see, like the score on top of the figurines are actually the initiative score that will determine which figurine that will start first and in which order. So I did.
C'est pas les miennes. Non, ça c'est bon. Oui, ça c'est le tien.
Okay, so now the selection phase is done. Actually, the first figurine is blinded and goes to the front, so it will be more harder for him to actually get hit with his figurine. Same strategy here to blind the back figurine, so he has less percentage to actually hit another figurine. And effectively, he missed. And once he missed, the debuff actually goes off. Strong damage from the back lane that actually puts him back. So he's... So yeah, there's also there's an actual some skills that made the figurine change position or beneficially or as a debuff as well. So Philippe used a bit the same strategy to have like the figurine on the back healing when it takes damage over one of his figurine. So here we have one of the area of effect damage to the whole team, to the whole adversary team. That again will trigger the reactive effect for Philippe. And again, he missed as the debuff already occurred. and it was again applied to all of his figurine. So it's quite tight between the two players, as all the figurines were actually average the same health. Another passive effect just triggered because he moved position as a mid laner and then remove again position. But he is now open to take more damage on the front lane. So yeah, now we are at round 3. And now the players have two figurine with low HP. So we'll see how they will manage to get them in life, to get them still in life for this round. Or we will lose one. Will they lose one? So yeah, here Philip on the left side opted more for healing strategy here to get his figurine high in HP. And yeah, Philip did success in saving his figurine, but he will have to kill his opponent figurine. The first figurine is down now. But it triggers one of his reactive skills that might actually kill Philip's figurine. Wow. That was a nice play from there. Then last kill has less effect, unfortunately for Philip, as he was intended to heal his first figurine. Here he missed again.
Ça va speeder un peu les animaux.
To quicken a bit the resolution. Okay, so now Philip's gonna attack a bit his opponent. Oh, nice critical hit from the backline figurine. So frontline figurine takes a lot of damage, but have elemental resistance. So now, yeah, Philip will actually use an AoE to actually kill the second figurine of his opponent, and using a retaliation skill on the figurine that's left on the enemy team. Only 24 HP for the last figurine, and continue on healing both figurines. So we are now on round 6 and just 2 figurines against 1. So if the game actually goes too long, at round 8, some decay will apply to all the figurines and actually give a debuff on all figurines. So here, as you can see on the screen, there was like the recap and the battle log of the last round to see what happened on every action. And Philippe just did the last blow on the last figurine, so we can actually applaud our contestant. And thank you. And thank you for attending the conference and to look at the different parties. So you will be testing the game if you want to on the Ubisoft booth. We just on the gaming area. So don't hesitate, and thank you for being here.